Welcome back, everybody. Before we even get to the recap, there is something I need to establish what you did with it immediately.
Huh?
There is
What?
something I need to establish immediately before we even get to what you guys did over the last few weeks. Then,
Oh.
so you finished the race. You returned to Spiral. Did you ever return to the bar?
I don't know, did we?
Ray would have been very into the idea of returning to the bar and was like really for the idea.
The important here is honestly whether or not Sophia returned to the bar.
I think this is a scene that should be played out more so than
Yeah, I know.
talked about.
The issue is, it is entirely your choice whether you go to the bar. If you didn't go, if you feel your character wouldn't have gone, there would be no scene.
Oh, you know what? I think Harry's talking about last time we ended off ending it on a sort of cliffhanger moment.
You did, yeah.
Damn, I
And-
honestly forgot.
Yeah,
where we left
yeah.
off.
And I think we need. I think he's wanting. I think we want to. He wanted to play the scene out of us chatting about potentially bringing it back. Which, frankly, I would be down to do that scene.
Okay then. All right then.
'Cause I think this is better suited to be talked
Yep.
out in character more so than me saying, no, she doesn't want to go because she doesn't want to go, but she can be talked into going.
All right. Fair enough. In that case, I will pick us off unusually for this for how we do this, right where we left off. You had just defeated the supercar, which was a whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
There has been commotion, loud noise. This is all on film, so you were caught on doing it. And I will say for now, well, once you guys manage to duck all the people trying to ask you questions.
There was like a whole thing between Ray and Sophia.
All right, so let's pick up the scene.
So I'm
It
pretty sure
was
from
just,
last time.
it left off on me telling the truth or not about hunting
Yeah.
down Leon with the stone.
Right. Yes.
and Ray currently like sees it like as the truth at the moment because he rolled like shit.
Yes, I believe that was the
Right.
Okay, I will tell you, Neo, you can roll like shit and not be able to tell if I'm lying, but still not believe.
That
Like,
is
you
correct.
can have your
yes.
character still
Yeah.
doubt.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, no.
You know,
It's not
He-
like you entirely believe me.
Yeah, no.
Plus
It did
watch.
roll like shit. It seems like it to him, but you can see it on the look of his face that he is like the look on his face that he is giving Sophia right now. He does not believe shit.
Mm.
Okay. With that in mind,
I see you don't particularly trust my intentions, but we
Look.
did promise to get that guy's family back.
We did, yes, and I am fine with that. But what I am saying is that we should ask permission from her. I keep forgetting her name, by the way.
Well, she will probably say no.
oh,
So
that's the wrong
I'd rather
document.
ask for.
Yeah.
I'd rather
Alright.
beg for forgiveness than ask for permission.
Clarissa
Alright,
Harrison.
well, alright,
Okay.
thank you. Alright,
Also, is
well,
this conversation happening in
here's
front
my
of the
ne-
whole group, or is
Yes,
it just...
you're all
okay.
there. You're
Okay,
all there.
Yes.
okay, I was just double checking.
look, I understand. Here's my question to you. Do you know how to use it?
I vaguely know how to use it, right, Pleeps?
You are learning a bit more. This thing is very complicated to use, much more so than the coin. But you are learning how to use.
Well, I've been making a lot of progress into learning how it functions. I feel like if I'm given enough time, I can figure out how it works completely.
All right. What do you need then? Like, from what you've learned right now, what do you need?
Plebes, what do I need?
I can give a recap on how it works and stuff from what you determined last time. Right. So the basic essentials of how this thing works is, whereas with the coins you just will something into being and it's there, this thing does not create, only delete. That being said, you can erase enough edges, you can make anything. The only issue is, number one, erasing those edges properly, because you have to concentrate on every single thing you need to get rid of to make the thing you want. And number two, making sure that you don't erase something super vitally important.
Well, it's less so about how to use it, because I do know how it functions. It's more so getting the proper balance of utilizing it. Because it doesn't create like the coin, it erases. But if I erase enough things, I can will something into being.
But
All right, a little complicated, but I think I understand. So here's my next question. If we want to get this guy's family back, wouldn't we need to know the information behind it?
Yeah, probably.
He does have
Well,
a point.
What do we
yes.
know right now?
All we know is that they were kidnapped. I forget.
By A?
Yeah, by A. I was about to ask if
Yeah,
That was a
A
part
is
of
the
it,
name
so-
you have. At this point, you guys have anonymous.
Mhm.
that's all we know. We don't know where they were kidnapped from. We don't know. Really, we don't know. Heck, for all we know, it could have been someone even more powerful than A that actually went out and kidnapped them.
like,
Like, we just don't know.
And if we need
Jason's gonna
a certain
look at Stain.
Wait, what? I didn't hear that. What?
Hey, please. I have a
Yeah.
question for you.
I may or may not have an answer.
This is a purely hypothetical, but what do you think would happen if Sophia erased her own death from happening?
That is a good West.
She just erases from existence.
Well, that could be a possibility. Yes, it'll all depend on how you go about this. A thing to keep in mind about these, we'll call them a name just to give them something. Erasure stones. They do not.
Sounds badass.
Thank you, I guess. They do not time travel. You cannot, as an example, use one, and then suddenly, bop, you're somewhere else, or bop, you have new memory. Because they'll erase the impact of something, yes, but the only impact they will not erase, and they cannot erase, is memory.
So
Which,
if Sophia were to be like, okay, erase her own death, it would be the case of she will remember that she had previously died,
yeah,
but she actually wouldn't have. It'd be that weird of like, oh, could that have been a dream?
Actually, here, let me see here. I want to make sure that there's a stat before I ask you to roll it. This could be make anyone who wants to make an investigation check, and like this is open to anybody.
Okay, I'm down to investigate and probably fail, but you get a nat 20. No, but 13, probably not. But yeah. No. Oh well, there's nat 20. Who got the nat 20?
I crit.
Oh my God!
That is because of your.
Also, Neo, the joke you missed was
Oh
I
my
said
God.
someone more powerful
what?
than A.
You know what? Hold on.
Stain
hold
said
on.
E.
everyone rolled. I might as well roll as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh my god.
But also,
Oh hey!
Oh hey, what do you know?
as a better
So,
budget.
some of you, so this would have all been well before any of the plot of this campaign, this whole thing started. But 3 of you have heard of this event. There is an event, most believed at the time to be complete and utter bullshit. It was all over the news, sensationalized, honestly, to the point where people didn't know what was real, what was false. It is called the Miracle Revival. A business tycoon said to have been dead for over 5 years showed back up in his office and acted like nothing. His body had been buried. People had mourned him, and there he was.
Interesting.
You, making the connection now, realize this story was probably related to the Erasure Stone. Which also says that, yes, it is in fact possible to reverse the death without breaking everything.
Okay.
I wonder if this is what she used to revive us.
I will honestly say, bonus points for coming to that conclusion yourself.
Hey.
Hey,
Nice.
Yes, with that I will say, whilst it doesn't seem the same, that does seem the essence of how you guys are brought back to life.
Hmm.
Well, that conclusion aside, don't we? If we were to do this, we would have to erase enough edges. You say, right?
Mm-hmm.
What we don't know too many of the edges. We don't know what happened, where they're being kept, whether they're still alive.
Hmm.
There is too much we don't know to use it right
too many
now.
variables.
Exactly. And if we mess things up too much, we could cause serious shit.
Hmm.
So, I say for now, we can bring this back, but we can ask her to maybe use it later so that now, when we learn more, we can use it to get this guy's family. We're still keeping the promise, it's just going to be delayed.
Right. Hmm.
Yeah, but I am about 99.99% certain that her answer is going to be no the second that we hand it over to her.
There's,
Pretty
well, even
sure.
then, there is still a 0.01% chance that she would say yes. If there is a chance, then we have to take it.
I mean, we could always
I don't
try
like those
to
odds.
like convince her
Okay,
to help.
but also, we could also just keep it and not give it back to her.
Why?
Desmina just gives her a look of really.
Tell me why.
Tell me why.
Stop it. I knew that joke was going to be made. Stop it.
I held myself back for the record. I was thinking it, but I was holding myself back.
Why do you not want
Why
to
do I keep
return?
rolling good on these? Okay, I rolled good on this. Fuck, I rolled good on this. I really want her to abuse the stone.
Here's something we do gotta consider as well.
Oh,
Seeing the monster
you
card.
are kind of correct in the sense of I do understand this stone, but the prospect of using it kinda scares the fuck out of me a little bit.
Right. I think another.
So you're scared of using
Especially
it.
now that I understand more of how it works. By the way, plebes, I was
Yeah.
playing this like it has a Golem's ring effect.
Oh.
No, I get it.
I
I get
mean,
it.
hey,
I
fair
absolutely
enough.
get it. Yes.
Um.
And honestly, that is entirely fair.
So
I-
you're saying that you're scared of it. You're scared of using it now that you know a bit more about it.
I don't know. When I
All right.
before when I had it, it didn't feel as scary, but it kind of felt like I wasn't being myself a little bit.
All right.
Hey, slime guy, do you want to hold on to it? And I pull it out of my shadow dimension.
wait. Who wants to hold it?
It's slime
You?
guy, which is you.
Oh. Okay. I didn't
I
hear
can
him,
do
so
that,
that's why I
imagine.
double checked. Yeah. I'll hold it. I grab the stone from Sophia.
It is somehow both light and heavy.
Oh wow, this
How did you know I was gonna ask how
That's deep.
this feels weird. But yeah, I'm in the camp of we return it, then figure out stuff after because, frankly, you guys know that car thing. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
if A knows that we have it now, which he probably does already, honestly, he'll probably stop at nothing to try to get it back. And who knows what else he has in his arsenal.
Indeed.
Okay, but as you said before as well, A doesn't brute force things. He plays games. It's not like he's gonna come out swinging against us.
That's true.
But he could also make a game out of it.
He could absolutely make a game out of it. Jason's going to like.
Think of it like a game of tag, sort of. Like one person's it, and they're going after the hiders or the runners. We are the runners. He is the tagger.
Honestly, what I'm thinking in this sort of case is it's similar to. Did you guys play Capture the Flag at some point, right?
Yes.
Well, this might be a
No.
flag.
In real life.
That's honestly both.
The way I picture Sophia is she was one of the girls in gym class that didn't participate and was just on their phone in the corner. Like
That's
one of the
absolutely
people that yell at you when when you throw a dodgeball at them.
absolutely fair. And not the hair.
And Jasmina was one of the girls chucking the fucking dodgeballs as hard as she could.
Ray is trying to be that cool kid who dodges the balls, just like as cool as possible, but gets hit
I
by
did
one.
not realize we were going to be doing the high school AU today.
Jason would totally be. Sadly, Jason would probably be the last picked on a team.
Honestly, I was kind of thinking the pathetic teacher.
Oh.
Or the-
Honestly, maybe both.
I-
Maybe
that
both.
also checked
Honestly.
out.
it does also check out.
Shiro's the kid who hides under the bleachers.
What a stain.
Everyone was scared of Jasmina in
I don't
high
know.
school.
The little brother who just happens to be there.
He's somehow gone into the
Take your
school.
little
We don't
brother
know
to
how.
school day.
Okay, well,
Anyway.
Buddy.
we
He just lives here.
But yeah, I think we should take it back. What does everyone else think?
I'm for it.
Mhm.
I'm also for taking it back.
Stain, Sophia?
I
Hey, you rolled that time.
don't know. I think
It's
cool.
a pretty low DC because I have a low plus. The DC I have set in my head is 7.
Ah.
Yeah, I also think we should take it back.
All right.
Yeah.
And that,
And let's head back as quick as possible.
yep. Jasmina, you want to drive this time, or drive more since I'm probably gonna keep
You
holding
guys
on
are
to this
in
thing.
Spiral.
Oh, we're back in Spiral. I assume this is just like.
The race ended in Spiral.
Yeah,
Oh, did it?
this ended in
Yeah.
Spiral,
Oh,
Ross.
I got confused because the last
You-
map. Oops.
Yeah, I know. I just used what I had on hand.
Wait,
But yes,
no,
the race
no.
ended in Spiral.
I mean, hey, no.
Ross.
Use what the map you have, man. I mean,
Anyways, yeah. That being said, yes, yeah. You guys are like honestly, you guys could walk to your house, to the
okay.
apartments. I assume you're gonna want to park the car.
Up.
And
Yeah,
you were
we should
also told
probably park
conveniently
the
that the without the ability to refuel with the super fuel, you don't have that super boost anymore.
Aw.
Right.
Yeah.
Also,
Makes
God,
sense.
I know.
Aw.
Didn't the body of the car monster disappear? Isn't that
No,
what hap-
not really. No.
Oh, I thought you said. God, something funny I just thought about is, what if that car, it got destroyed in like a no parking zone, and it just gets towed away? I don't know why. The imagery in my head is funny.
I'm gonna be honest, Ross. Considering this happened in a very public viewable spot in Spiral, it's getting towed away. You can actually see the tow truck, which is like a brown, dirty tow truck. Just-
Mater?
Well, that whole fight was a Cars reference. Come on.
True.
A flesh car
Yeah. But you see the tow
By the
truck,
way,
which is being driven by
please.
someone. Yeah.
to a flesh cube.
Is there like a power that I can take that would actually give me like a pocket space?
Probably.
That's a good question. There are a
Since we've
lot
been
of
playing around with it.
Yeah, that's fair.
If it doesn't exist, I would ask if I could just have that since we established that I do have one.
Yeah. Let's take a look. We
I mean,
have
how the system works, you can really create any power
what
you
is
want.
this? Effects. Oh no, that's the invisibility. Not that. Dazzle, duplicate in long and flight. We could probably just have it as a feature. Honestly, if we don't have an effect for it, we can just say it's a feature, which is basically like how much does it cost? 1 per rank, yeah. Just pay 1 rank and you can have it, basically. More for nullify power, project quickness, sleep, snare speed, strike, suffocation, summon, super speed, or transform variable. Yeah. Yeah, I'll say it's a. Yeah, I'll say it's a feature. So just take 1 rank and just say, yeah, you have a pocket.
Okay.
Cool.
Which is you basically learning that you can use your thing for that. All right, so you guys have decided that you are returning the gem,
Yep.
the erasure
Oh,
gem.
right. I forgot to add my new hero points. We got 3, right?
After the last, no, it should have been 2 after last one, but we are like 1
how-
away from power leveling up.
How many earned power points do we have now?
You should have 11.
Oh, okay. I was looking at mine earlier. I'm like,
9.
wait, did we do that? Yes. I don't think we ever talked about it.
You
Oh.
guys keep doing it in the tokens on the ground
Oh.
instead of the actual sheets.
That's it.
So it keeps getting erased every time because we don't keep those sheets.
No. I started putting it in the actual sheet.
I just keep forgetting to do that.
Yeah.
Same.
I just fixed mine.
Real quick. I can't do anything past 10. So.
I will say, after this storyline, you guys will power level up, which will be the only time you ever do it. Probably, unless we take way too many sessions on the other storylines.
So I have that many. Instead of that, I put.
Actually, here's a good question.
Oh, that's over. Okay.
Would I do
Okay.
the same thing for Shiro?
Are you planning on switching back to Shiro?
No.
If you are never planning to use Shiro again, then Shiro is an NPC, and mine can do with as I will.
Fair enough.
So we have 161 total, right?
If that's how the math checks out, which yes, it is. Yes, you should.
Okay. I've been uh 5 behind the entire time
Oops.
because I kept
Oh.
updating token, I guess.
Oh. Well, no, here's the thing. I think we missed it out last time because we ended off on a cliffhanger. I don't think
I brought it up. I brought it up.
I'm pretty sure I added it, but I must have done it on the wrong spot.
So,
So
carry on. So, it would not be hard to find the entrance to the bar.
Yep.
It seems it is eager to have you back now that you are back.
But for the record, I probably would have put the stone in my suitcase if there, hopefully, if there would have been a little bit of room.
Yes. Okay. All right. So, you guys enter the bar. You see Clarissa. And she's like, so, do you have it?
I walk over and set the suitcase on the counter and open it. Here you go.
Whew. Good. She will immediately grab it. It will. That could have gone very bad.
It was definitely a trip to try to get it, but everything turned out well.
Just to be clear, you didn't use it, right?
No.
Nope.
No, we did not. Sophia
Good.
examined it, but we never actually used it.
That's good.
I know how it works, more or less.
Then you know why it shouldn't be used. Do you know how long it took me to find a way to do it safely, consistently? She is referring, of course, to the coins she gives.
Well, upon learning about how it works, I do have but one question.
Suppose I owe you answers?
Have you been using one of these the entire time?
Well, one of these would be a way of putting it. Technically, this whole place is one, but in a sense, yes. That is what I've been.
There's another
Then
question that
I
have
wouldn't
to...
suppose. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Gary.
Well,
Gary, you can go ahead. Sorry.
well, we've been thinking there is a use that we want to use this for.
Oh.
Just one.
Okay. Explain it. And if I
There's a man who helped us retrieve this, whose family has been taken away from him in an unknown location where he doesn't know anything about where they are.
Hey,
And in order to secure his help in securing the stone, we promised that we would help him get his family back.
I see. Could I have the man's name?
He gave it
What
to.
was the man's
wait,
name,
was,
please?
wait, wasn't that
How do you-
Kevin?
That was
I
Kevin.
remember it. I remember it.
I was like, wait a minute.
Oh, Kevin.
Yeah, Kevin.
His name is Kevin.
His name was Kevin.
Did you just get sent to Rostra? What happened?
That was Neo.
Oh.
No, that wasn't me.
Oh, it was I? Who was it?
No, I left and rejoined. I saw a delay.
Oh, okay, okay.
Okay. I was like, wait, where did Gary go?
Have in. How is that spelt?
Really weirdly.
Oh wait, it's
Yeah.
not. Oh, it's that Kevin. Kevin In
You-
is his full name.
You know him?
Wait, what?
You see that she has a book in her.
Oh. I was like, oh, you guys are friends?
The book is written in a language that none of you can understand.
Must have his autograph.
Oh god, it must be an undercommon.
Oh, no.
It's undercommon.
Who could say? Anyways, she goes through it. Oh. Oh no.
Is something wrong?
What's wrong?
No. Oh no.
No, what? Like,
What are you saying oh no for?
Well, I have good news. I have bad news. And I have worse news.
So that's not good.
let's
Can
get
we
the
hear the
let's
good
get the
news
worst.
first?
Oh,
Unfortunately, it only makes sense to give it in a certain order because the news relates to each other.
I mean, of
So we'll
course.
start with the bad news.
Okay.
They've not been. They've been killed brutally by, well, an old friend of ours.
Oh.
Wait, which one? I don't know them.
You probably
I-
don't.
Jason
Jack
The
look.
rest
Jason looks at
do.
Right.
Jason looks at Sophia, and I'm assuming your eyes are probably red.
Yeah, she looks rather pissed right now.
Well, the good news is reversing their death won't cause too much damage. I could do it.
And then the
You-
worst news, cause I feel like there's gonna be a button there.
Their deaths being reversed is being actively blocked.
Oh.
By what?
By what?
That's a good question. But remember how I said this tavern, the whole thing that gives me any power and authority, is also an erasure stone.
Mm-hmm.
Are you saying
You
that
can
if
another?
something's-
that influence.
If something's blocking an erasure stone, I can't gain too much information on it.
But what can block an erasure stone? Isn't this like? I forget. Didn't she say it was like? It's been a few weeks.
A building block of the universe.
Yeah.
Goodness.
So, what could block basically a building block of the universe?
Maybe.
I would assume another building block of the universe.
Yeah.
Something akin to that, yes.
Hmm.
The honest truth is I don't know. But there might be some hope. There might be.
What is it?
Your other old friend came to me a little while ago saying he's close to finding something. Specifically, the main body.
Isn't that other old friend that Shiro guy you guys mentioned?
It
Yes.
sounds like it. Yeah.
Yes. He seemed to think he knows where well, the original body is the word he used when talking. Told me he was going to send the information right to you once he had it.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
It's possible that, considering what the my knowledge says, might be able to undo whatever was done there.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Well, I guess since that's going on, we'll probably have to wait till whatever's blocking it isn't blocking it, and then we can do it.
I mean, what if it doesn't go away?
I don't think it will go away unless someone actively makes it go away.
Hmm. Do you
Though,
guys?
Guys,
actually, I just
Oh.
realized something even worse.
What?
If
I think. No, go ahead. I'll save my thought.
All right. Well, just something for you to be wary of. If Anonymous has a building block, he wouldn't need another for most uses.
Why did he need this one?
There is only one possibility, and it's not good.
And that is?
Two building blocks of the universe's power are used together. Entire universe can be, and she snaps her finger like that.
Oh,
Mmm.
Wait,
Unlike
but if that was his goal, why wouldn't he come himself to secure it?
that is a good question. I'm wondering if it is his goal. It doesn't net anyone anything to do with it.
Hmm.
And also, why wait till now to do it? To work towards.
This is just me thinking out loud, but perhaps his goal isn't to destroy the universe, but more so to create a new one?
Hmm.
Maybe.
It could be possible.
I don't think he's an individual that I can understand.
Although, I did have another thought. So you said this place is an eraser stone, and we just gave you one, and we believe that it's an eraser stone that's preventing you from basically.
I did not say erasure stone. To be clear. He might have another erasure stone, I can't say.
Right, let's say that
There are
he does.
other building blocks of the universe.
Oh, I thought they were. I thought they were all called like erasure stones. Like, I thought they were like all like that's just another name for the building blocks of the universe. My bad. Uh, well, either way, how many building blocks of the universe are there?
Well, I believe you have another term that you've used in, well, scientific journals and theorems. And for those who know, dark matter.
Hmm.
dark matter.
Which, by the way, in case you don't actually know, the idea behind dark matter is that there is an equivalent dark matter to every not dark matter that exists.
By the way, please, I wanted to mention you are coming out very badly.
Just for Neo or for everybody else?
You sound fine to me.
This
Might
is
be just for me.
that seems to be an issue with your choppy internet.
Maybe.
Well, I'm not on internet right now.
Oh.
Choppy data. You're still in like storm territory or whatever. You're like still in data.
Yeah, that's fair
Whatever
enough.
you're on, yeah.
Also, I'm gonna step away for a moment.
Just
Keep-
let me
keep
know
going.
again. Let me know if it's causing an issue.
Yeah.
So you had something you wanted Sophia to say, Kiri?
Guys, upon learning all of this information, I think as of right now, our number one priority should be killing Leon. He's been causing way too many problems for us.
I mean, I understand. I do understand. The question is how. We don't even know where he is.
Hmm.
Well, we have heard of locations where he's been located and such, and the spot where he frequents, Washington, D.C. So I would assume that we would be able to find the real one somewhere in Washington, D.C. And even if we find a fake version of him, we can still get the information.
You know what?
Hmm.
I'm fine with that. Is everyone else?
Yeah.
Well, obviously I am.
All right. So how about this? we take a week off for a bit, since we just dealt with something, and then we come back to it.
But he could be gone in a week.
You said that he
We
frequents
don't
there,
know
right?
what he's doing in Washington.
We just dealt with a
He could be-
living goddamn car.
He does have a
Yeah, but
point.
he could be gone in a week. He could be finished with whatever business he has in Washington in a week.
Apologies to interject. I believe that my message may not have been clear enough. Shiro's looking for Leon as we speak, and he thinks he's found the trail.
Never mind. We just wait for him then. If your friend has the information we need about where Leon is, we will wait for Shiro.
Okay.
For now, let's take a break. Okay?
Okay.
All right.
Did I miss
All
anything?
right. Not really, just some stuff. I don't know how to
well,
describe it.
I mean, I was gonna say it sounds like I missed something if there's stuff happening.
So, you guys have some time. Honestly, not as long as usual, but some time.
I will mention, by the way, I do want to be last in this, by the way, because I will be back in a moment.
Okay, I got you.
Watch Peeps
You
roll the
have
dice.
some time.
Watch
Yeah,
Peeps
no,
roll the dice.
I will exclude. I will exclude you to request.
Oh, I would have.
So it is not as often as it usually is. Usually you have like a few weeks before something comes up again. But I will say this time you only get like this. So I will roll a dice now.
I like how you cut out, and I didn't even hear
Yeah,
a
I did.
duration.
Cut out on the
I said
amount of time.
Yeah, I didn't hear how.
Oh, 3 days. 3 days.
3 days.
Uh,
Okay. We can make an
Oh.
egg salad.
Jasmina,
Ah,
what do you do?
good question. She's going to the gym to build up her strength in her werewolf form.
Okay. Fair and simple. Sophia.
Okay. Sophia is spending the entire time trying to connect the dots like a fucking madman about why he's in Washington and the correlation of the sightings of him in Washington D.C.
All right.
Is it the same? Is it like that poster scene where it's like all the
Yes,
pins are
Yeah,
connected?
that is what I was. That is what I was thinking.
Make either an investigation check or an insight check. I assume I know what you're gonna pick, but
Yeah.
God, I enjoyed that meme.
okay.
Ooh, not bad, not bad.
Yeah, with that. So, you look into it. Now, obviously, you know the significance of Washington, D.C.
Yeah.
But there have been, for those few who have dared to go into those ruins, there have been some odd sightings. Number one, a lot of signs saying the game ends here, final round, time to finish this. Number two, people have heard odd sound, including relatively recently. They heard the sound of lightning, and then someone talking about being slime.
What?
Is that your rep?
No,
Is that your din rep?
no, that's not the din rep. That's me making a world building point.
Yeah, you mentioned the last session.
Well,
Yeah, I did mention who the din rep was. But
the
yes.
guild canonically takes
That's
place
just
in
a
the United
reference.
States now.
Not quite. There's. I want to be clear. I am making a point with this, and also I figured I put a little fun Easter egg in. But yes, they are hearing odd sounds. Never very long, and that was just one of them. I'll be honest. I could list them all, and they would all just be scenes from various campaigns we've done. The major point, though, is that it seems that Anonymous is doing something in Washington, D.C. Honestly, probably because it's a band. Probably because he's not going to be disturbed very often there. So it seems that Leon has only been there so far as because anonymous.
You cut out so bad for me.
Yeah, I have been asked to quiet down.
Mm.
Okay. That's about all she does with her 3 days.
Yeah, no, that is absolutely fair. I will roll one more. Is
It's
Neo
gonna be
back
Stain.
yet? No, so not. It is.
God damn it, I'm last again!
Staying. Okay.
It's Stain.
I'm technical
I don't really
last!
have anything in mind. But if I'm gonna have to fight
Back.
Leon, I'm gonna have to be fast. So I've been speed running my newspaper deliveries by flying around.
Mm.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, and
You made any interesting characters on your newspaper
That's,
routes then?
Just
Oh yeah, interesting
You know what?
characters, come on.
gullible Gilly.
Gullible
Yeah,
Gilly?
gullible.
Man.
Yeah, gullible Gilly, the talking seagull.
Oh, he's... yeah.
Because you're in the air.
Go and get another newspaper run,
I
eh?
always hear them tricking him, the other birds. I speak English for some reason.
It's a very weird thing, yeah.
Oh, God, Dill. If only I had the creativity that you have for these side characters. God damn.
Okay, and then, Ray.
Alright, first, before I continue, what did I miss for everyone's thing?
I was gonna say, what happened to mine?
Right, you hadn't done yours yet? My bad, sorry.
No!
I thought we... That's embarrassing. I actually rolled another
Why
D2
do you,
then. My bad.
why do you think
You
I
didn't need
said
one,
I'm
did you?
technically last? Also, it's gonna roll Neo.
No, you are actually...
Oh, okay. Okay. I mean, mine wasn't gonna be anything crazy. I would be, just taking a lot more walks in the last few days. Just keeping an eye out around the town.
Taking walks, seeing Stain going for zoomies.
Zoom past you.
You see Stain talking to a completely normal seagull, and then him responding when there is nothing talking back.
Oh, I just assumed the seagull was a mutant seagull, like it just speak English.
It might be. It might be, but it seems only Stain can hear it at the moment.
Schizophrenia. Oh no.
He's gonna look up and be like, God, he's gonna look up and say,
Me.
boys will be
For the record,
boys.
I am not saying that Stain is delusional. I am just saying that
Yeah.
Right,
you need to be next to Gullible Gilly to hear him.
Oh.
right now, I'm guessing they're like higher up in the air,
Yeah,
and I can not hear quite well from all the way up there.
exactly. But then now, yeah, right. So what you missed is Jasmina went to the gym. Sophia researched Washington. Stain flew for his newspaper route, and yeah, speedrun.
Speedrunning.
You've realized that when you're going to the stairs to deliver the paper, much easier if you backwards long jump it.
God
Well, that's
damn
a
it!
neat trick.
You don't know why that. You suspect the reason that neighbor had installed infinite stairs was because they didn't want to be bothered by a newspaper. But you figured out how to get around it.
Ooh, this works.
So what Ray's been doing? Ray's been more training on his own. he's kind of been like hanging out in like wooded areas, just kind of practicing his blood sight ability since he didn't really get to use it that much.
Yeah, of course.
And he's like making markings in the trees and all that sort of stuff. At one point, a very small tree got cut in half, but he's just gonna ignore that.
A little red orange creature jumps out.
No, stop it.
Okay.
I speak for them.
I speak
Right.
to the
So,
trees.
after about 3 days, you guys are currently in your apartment. There is I am not going to recreate because of the noise restrictions I've been given, a knock on the door.
I can do it. Knock, knock, knock.
Ooh, immersive.
Good enough.
I mean, normally I would knock on my desk, but it doesn't get picked up half the time.
That's fine.
Jason goes to first look at the peephole to see if he can see out it.
It is a man in a baseball cap and like a jacket. All have the words ERD on it.
ERD. Is there anything around Spiral that I would have seen that, like, ERD was? Like, is that like a stand?
No.
Okay.
No.
Hmm.
Looking at the man, you'll note he does not have
He does not have what?
You cut out.
he does not have pupils, and there's black smoke coming off.
Hmm. Jason's going to, like, turn around and whisper, be ready. Like, trying
You
to
will
signal
be-
everyone to be, like, on their guard.
Rachel's
Sophia's
sitting
gonna
down normally.
stumble out of her room with bags under her eyes. It doesn't appear as if she slept much in the past 3 days.
Of course, of course.
Right. Just
If you look
sit-
in her room, is it just a bunch of coffee?
Yeah, there's a bunch of energy drinks all over the place. A bunch of fucking. There's like a map with a bunch of connecting dot points with the Leon sightings.
All right.
Uh,
Does
right.
any of that leak out into your main room,
What do you mean?
like into like outside of Sophia's room?
Does it go into the
Any of my stuff?
hallway?
The
No,
mess. Okay, gotcha. Okay.
no, it's just her room.
All right. Good enough.
once everyone is out, I open the door slowly.
Special delivery
From who?
from a friend of ours, a mutual friend.
And
Finally.
Someone seems
And
excited.
I'm gonna go grab the package and open it.
That's just a cover. The box is empty.
oh,
Do whatever you humans do with boxes. Yes, you eat them.
Sitting them mostly.
Oh, they are sitting devices.
Yes.
I see.
I mean, cats like to lay down in them.
Hang on a moment. You see a black book appears in his hand.
But do we recognize the voice at all, or no?
No.
Okay.
I will note that while he has no pupils. A black book shows up in his hand. He's like, I do not know who this cat is.
It's an animal. Wait, so if that's just a cover, then what is the delivery?
Yes. I'm not going to do it, but he snaps his fingers. Which, by the way, he makes kind of a metallic sound when he does.
Okay.
And a letter appears. Not in his hands. It's like floating in the air.
Oh.
Like Legend of Zelda style.
Ooh.
Oh.
I totally know what that looks like.
It's floating.
Yeah, it's just floating in the air.
Am I able to grab the letter?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not an issue.
I grab the letter and is it open or is it like a letter, like a sealed envelope type deal?
It's
Right.
sealed. It's sealed.
Okay.
It's sealed.
I go to open it.
All
Like,
right.
before I open it, I look at the front of it to see, if it has a who sent it.
It does not.
Hmm. Okay.
I wouldn't worry too much about. I did that.
You did. Wait. I'm sorry. What did you do?
I sealed the letter.
Oh. Okay.
Like, yeah, nope. Lady Carissa handed me the letter and told me to give it to you.
Okay. I go to open the letter.
All right. The letter says, all right. Finally, after way too long, I've gotten information. I know where Leon is. The real Leon. And he, in the letter, will include a picture of what looks like abandoned warehouse of some kind.
Jason's going to nod, like, as he's reading the letter. All right. Thank you.
And yeah, the letter signs with S.
Thank you for this
Let me
delivery.
see that picture.
I haven't. I'm reading. I haven't. I didn't read it out loud.
I assume that Sophie was like looking over your shoulder.
Oh.
Yeah, she's ravenously trying to get to it.
Oh.
Jasmine is just holding her by her waist.
Also,
trying
wait.
to-
Looking over my shoulder, aren't I like a solid 2 feet taller than her?
Yeah, but you're in an apartment with furniture and
That's true. Fair point. Touche.
Jasmine is just trying to drag Sophia.
You would not struggle dragging Sophia, so if you're dragging Sophia, she wouldn't be looking over his shoulder.
She's not like fully dragging. She's just like keeping her a little distant from.
Anyway, thank you.
not a problem.
And I go to shut the door.
He stepped inside.
Oh, he's inside the house. Oh, I didn't realize he was inside the apartment. Oh,
Yeah.
I thought
I
this
probably
was,
didn't
this
check
was
yet.
I thought this was just a conversation that was happening over by
Yeah.
the door.
What is
Okay.
interesting is he's looking at everything.
So
And
you shut the door in his face.
honestly, you can tell there's utter fascination.
Okay. Well, either way,
This,
after he comes in, I make
is-
sure that the door is, shut.
so this is a house.
Well, it's more of a apartment, but
I don't know what that
basically-
is.
It's
Basically, a small house that multiple people like live in the same area in.
yeah.
I'll
So,
pretend I understand any of that.
fair enough. All right,
Well,
guys.
I best be headed back. And you see him kind of turn around. And usually, when you guys teleport, you're always behind doors. It's like a jump. It's like a really bad jump.
uh, all right, guys. We got an update. She claims that they know where the real Leon is. There's
See?
Where?
it looks like in some abandoned warehouse. He's gonna show everyone the photo that was with the card. Or is it attached to the
Oh.
card, or is it just like a photo and the card?
I'll say photo and the letter.
Okay.
All right. Well, I see one problem with
Ex-
that. Where is that?
It's actually, does it say any more specifications on it, or?
It would. I'm just not saying
Okay.
it would not. The honest answer: the California desert.
California desert. Okay. It seems to be all the way out in California.
Well, I guess we're going to California then.
From what it looks like on the map, it might be where, at the very least, LA used to be. No? Anyway.
I feel like if you want it to be, sure, that wasn't the plan.
Oh, what? Did you have a specified location in mind for it, or
No.
okay?
No, he did not. It's in the Mojave wastelands.
Well, I said
So
used
what?
to be, so who knows what LA turned out to be in this future?
All right. Well,
Damn,
if
no
that's the
New
case,
Vegas fans here? That's crazy.
No, I got the reference.
Okay.
Yeah, I just
well, if that's the case, then we should pack up.
Yeah, because
Ready?
actually, can we get a reminder? Where's Spiral located again? It's been a
Not
minute.
California.
I know it's not
yeah,
California. It's
I have it written. Look at just for my own sanity, a map of the United States. Pulling out.
for some
Okay,
reason
let's-
I'm thinking Idaho, but I don't think that's right.
Honestly, that's not too bad. Ohio.
Ohio.
Well, that makes sense.
Time for a cross country road trip, guy.
Oh yeah, no, this is a drive.
Which is why Ray said we should back up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is a
Uh,
drive.
yeah, we better get ready to drive, and Jason's gonna start looking around, like, at his phone, like trying to get like a good like look at the area that's like in between, like trying to see if like how many gas stations there are, or if like rest stops.
Exactly
So,
one.
Oh my god, there's only one in that long span. Wow.
Yes. But as a
Mm.
reminder, your car is an electric.
true.
Right,
But, like,
right.
What about like
So-
hotels and stuff for if we don't want to drive the entire drive?
None.
That's crazy.
No motels either.
Nope.
Mm.
So as a bit of a world building thing, presuming you guys are gonna do the drive, you'll find out. Like in the immediate area you're in, it does not look like the population of the world has decreased because you're still in a highly populated area. But as you kind of leave and go like across the states, you realize, wow, no, the population is absolutely depleted.
Yeah, it's like more like abandoned, which, like,
Yeah.
that's what I was thinking, which is a little funny in my mind, because it's like we originally came to the United States and then we moved west, and then we regressed and moved a lot more east. I don't know. There's something neat about that.
Maybe.
Yeah, it's gonna be a long trip. There's only one gas station, huh? Okay.
Hopefully our car keeps the charge well.
These cars are military vehicles designed to find anomalies wherever they might be. So they are designed to charge for a long.
Okay. I was gonna say, I hope it. Either way, I hope it still lasts long enough for us to get there and back, because that's a.
It's
Wow.
quite the trek.
Looking at the
I mean,
looking at
keep in mind, just
Ugh.
from Michigan just to Kansas, that's almost a full day's drive.
Well,
Does-
either way, are we packing up or not? Ray already has his bags packed.
yeah, just
I also
Yasmin-
already have
Yasmin
my
is-
Yeah.
bag packed.
Yasmin has been packing as we've been discussing this.
Oh, he is not. He's been like completely distracted trying to figure out like, okay, what's even out there. Sorry. Jason starts packing. I guess be prepared to be sleeping in the car a lot.
Boo.
Bleeps, I looked
Alright.
at the. I don't want to say Google Maps because that's not what exists right now.
No, it's a map.
Right, it's
a
a map app still. Either way.
Yeah.
Does it give
Map
a
app.
rough, like,
App map.
does it give like a rough estimate on how long a drive from there would be?
Unfortunately, it does not. For one
I
reason.
can. What's the reason?
The reason is there are no records of what the road quality is like. Nothing has been tracking that. Nothing has been.
I
For
can see
what?
the. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, for whatever reason, like People just stopped living out that far.
I see.
For
Okay.
Anyways, what I was going to say was that I can imagine the transition, just like as Jason is looking at the map, the camera like kind of zooms in to the map itself and then onto the
Yeah. Yep. And yeah, we'll get to that because establishing it's in California and that's a long, long, long way away, which I think is good because it shows how far Leon's reach is. It is a drive. It is a miserable, miserable, weeks long drive.
Oh wow.
I imagine.
Almost
wow.
a month of driving.
I imagine like because of how far it is, Jasmina and I would probably take shifts on
Oh,
who's driving.
Oh, 100%.
absolutely. And honestly, considering again that there are no hotels, not a lot of civilization, every once in a while you will
A
find
single
lone
gas
settle. You
station.
will find a lone settler who either it's like, yeah, sure, we'll let you spend the night in here, have our outlet, or get off my land. I have the right to with the shotgun I call Bessie, and her sister I call Other Bessie.
Other-
Other Bessie is a
Yeah,
sniper, by the way.
Oh, jeez.
We don't want any
Oh,
harm.
God.
We'll just be going.
Yes, you will. Now, don't get me. Don't make me get out other Bessie. As he like points towards a bazooka.
Oh, God.
Bazooka.
Oh my god!
Okay, yeah, we're leaving.
Yep, we're just gonna head out.
And then my
say
other.
bye.
No. Imagine like the. And then there's the other
For the
gun.
record,
It's just
he
called Tom.
could do that.
It's like a
No,
missile.
they are all called Bessie.
Oh, no, I was making a
You
Joe
can
reference.
also see a picture of a woman labeled Bessie. This is a human woman who seemed to have died a while ago.
Oh no.
I know that
other
sound, but
Bessies and-
Jesus,
other Bessies, just a fucking nuke.
the real Bessie.
No, that's
Tactical nuke
other
incoming.
Bessie. He has it on display, like in front of his lawn.
Why the fuck does he have a nuke on his lawn?
I mean, hey, who
Why would
cares?
they?
There's no civilization here.
I mean, fair enough, but holy shit.
And sometimes you'll find chilling moments, like you will see a school, and all there is are skeletons.
Aw.
You can see how sudden they were taken out by the fact that there's literally a larger skeleton at a desk with bony finger pointing towards what might have once been a blackboard, but is now a simple hole in the wall.
As we're driving past, Jason would probably distract Stain from seeing it.
I hate school.
He's probably playing on his phone for this entire drive, honestly.
Yeah, you're just listening to Angry
We there
Birds on
yet?
max volume.
Are we there yet?
And sometimes you just drive past what honestly isn't even road. It's hills, it's sand, it's mostly sand. Notably, there are no trees, no palm trees, no water of any kind. You were warned ahead of time before you'd made the trip. But the California desert is even more of a desert than it is now. Which I think makes sense considering the only reason it's not more of a desert now is because we're actively managing it.
Yeah.
Right.
But finally, you arrive at a warehouse covered in spray paint. There's a sign in front of it saying, "We'll store your stuff." Not a fancy.
All right.
And
Oh.
there is someone standing at the front door. Notably, not Leon.
Does it look like someone that we are familiar with?
No, but I will describe them for you.
Alright.
It is an adult man with gray hair, a gray beard, gray mustache. Not the already gray hair family.
I was gonna say, wait, that's
Uh,
sounding very similar to the KFC alien guy.
In a tuxedo. He is wearing white gloves. It's a black.
I was gonna say, that sounds like basically an exact description.
And as you pull up, you can hear coming in on your car's radio. We've been expecting. Please, come in. We have a seat prepared for dinner.
What?
That doesn't.
Were we set up?
I think we might have.
I'm sure this will be fine, Jason says with a very, very nervous laugh. Like, there's no attempt at hiding it at all. It's like, eh.
What do you guys do?
Yep.
Just yep. What do you
There's
guys
still the
do?
chance that he's.
Just change.
There's still the
station.
chance that he's in theirs. So I'm going.
Okay.
I think we stick together then. Just keep our guards up.
All right. Please, right this way. And you go. This warehouse has been transformed not into a warehouse as it was realized, but some kind of living center. And you see hundreds upon hundreds of rooms. And then we come to a dining room. The master will be coming to greet you before the food. But for now, please have a seat.
Ooh, a master.
And who exactly is the master?
Master Leon, of course.
Oh,
Where is said master currently?
Okay.
It's a bit
He's-
rude to leave guests waiting.
You arrived a little earlier than expected. By, well, a month, but we can make. He needs to get the events of the night.
Jason's gonna look at Sophia. I'm assuming she's, again, very pissed.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So, do you guys take a seat?
I
No.
take
Assume so.
I take a
No.
hmm.
I'm standing
Ooh.
on guard, ready to fight.
All right.
Is everyone standing? Can I ask?
I mean, I feel like Jason might be a little. I feel like Jason will still have his guard up, but it's like we should
Okay.
try to be polite. He like whispers to
Okay.
the others as he takes a look at one of the chairs. You know, looks to see if there's anything on it, and then goes to sit down.
There are, by the way, at the table 8.
I'm assuming 8 chairs. You cut out again, but I'm
You
assuming
cut out
8
again.
chairs.
8. Yes.
Okay, so it's not just me this time. Okay. Yeah. Ray just immediately sat down, no caution whatsoever.
All right. It is a while before anything happens. You hear footsteps. And you look behind you and you expect to see, well, Leon, probably. You don't. You see a child. This 4-year-old blonde girl is like running up. It's like, yay, new friends! And she takes a seat at one of the chairs.
Oh,
Oh, hi, my name's Sally. What's your name?
oh, Jason.
My name is Ray.
Ray, okay.
I don't trust this kid.
I don't
Can
either.
I roll an insight check on this child?
Go for it.
Also, we find out that this child is an archfey.
I don't like that evil giggle, please. Just
Also,
No,
wait.
it-
Oh
I was-
no! Oh no!
There's nothing quite out of whack that you can see with her. She's just a child. Like, she's
Just
excitable. She's excitable. She's asking you all questions. Like, so yeah.
Mm.
Like, oh, Oh, there's another kid here?
Hello?
So lonely here.
Who? Did you say your name? I wasn't listening.
Sally.
So,
Sally. Hello?
Oh, they said that after dinner my dad's gonna come pick me up. I'm so excited.
And who is your
Oh.
dad?
Oh,
he's the old guy.
my dad? Oh, he's Kev.
Oh.
It's Kevin. Oh
I'm
no.
sorry. What was that name again?
My dad's name is Kev. Oh, he's great. He does cars. He's amazing. Oh, you should see the car he built Mom and me. Oh, and as he said that, you see a blonde woman, a bit on, like, definitely not skinny, a bit on in weight.
Jason, like,
Sally dear, don't go over talking.
oh no, it's fine.
She's okay. She's a sweet kid.
Oh yeah, of course. Gets all her excitement from her father. Get nearly enough for me.
Jason gives like everyone else a look like, wait, hold on, how are they here? Like, alive. Like, he gives the look, but he doesn't
Oh
say
no, they
that.
died.
You do know they died.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
do.
we know
We do.
they
We literally
died.
just found out.
Oh,
You were told by
We literally just found out.
Clarissa. at the top
right,
of the session.
right.
Yeah. Yeah, no, like, how are we seeing them right now?
Although
That kind of
you
look.
were also told that finding out information about them was blocked. Clarissa was blocked from doing so for. So.
Sophia's just flabbergasted right now.
All right. So as they are sitting down, a very familiar face walks in.
I'm assuming Leon.
Correct. So
I mean, Ray's never met him, so.
yeah. So Leon will say, "So you're the other players in this game. Boss has told me all about you."
Really?
Yeah. And what did he tell you?
That just that it's time for the biggest stage of the game. Now, I recommend, and he kind of like nudges towards the mother and child. We have a civil dinner, right? It's just a recommendation, really.
Can I tell if this is the real Leon or one of his clones?
Make a perception, investigation, or insight check.
How much we want to bet they're all the same? They are.
I will have. So you've rolled, got a result. I will actually make this a contested roll.
Honestly, that's pretty good. That's a pretty solid roll. Could have been worse.
Okay, interesting. Keep it. This is the real Leon.
Okay.
Like you are pretty sure just by the air of confidence that he carries that he either is or thinks he is the real Leon.
You see blood start dripping from Sophia's mouth as she bit her cheek so fucking hard
Oh my
that she started to draw blood as she sits down.
Jesus
There you are.
Christ!
Are you all right, lady?
Goodness.
Fine.
Good. Guess the boss was right. Keeping these two around would provide a good motivation for you guys. The one thing you can tell Sophia is that all of you, in fact, there is no recognition.
Yeah,
There's
that's
no
what I
what?
figured.
No recognition.
Ah,
All right.
well, either way, we got a dinner to have, right?
Of course.
Like Ray is just like super chill about it. Abnormally so. He is absolutely faking it.
Of course. Jeeves, bring out the first course. Right away, sir. And I will state, as the food is brought out, how many of you guys eat?
I'm not. I don't
I'm
trust
not
that.
eating a
going to
single
take a-
scrap.
Ray is going to see if the food has been tampered with.
I was
All
gonna say
right, make
Jason is probably gonna do the same, honestly, the same exact thing.
all right. Then both of you can make investigation checks. I'll allow it.
I would also like to if I
God
can.
damn it.
2 is my max.
Alright.
Okay, so you got that. This is mine.
Not bad.
Pretty bad.
That was like, you guys don't know enough about food to know what tampered food looks like.
Fair enough. He'll eat a bit.
It is really high quality. Like,
Ja-
it is so good.
Jason trying to seem like, friendly and, trying to actually have the dinner be nice, will also eat.
Yeah, no, same thing. It's like
Mm,
this is probably the best steak you have had in a long ever.
mm.
If you have never been to a high class like restaurant, then you have never had steak this good, or at least this high quality.
Mm. This is pretty good.
Yeah, Jeeves is a world class chef. I live to serve, sir.
Get to the point already.
Oh, the point. Right. Well, we are near the end of our little game. Boss has said as much. But Boss has also made another thing clear. Time for the useless pieces to be taken off the board.
And what does that mean exactly?
That good question, isn't it? Well, we need to figure out who the useless pieces are.
Sounds to me like you're quite the useless piece if all you can do is spout what your boss says.
Maybe. That is the question, isn't it? Well, let's
I
see what happens.
personally wouldn't mind removing you from the board.
Well then, let's. As they're talking, another Leon comes and whispers something in Leon's ear. Right. Yep. So it's almost ready then. Want to remove me from the board? You're in luck. Tomorrow, you'll have your chance.
What do you mean by that exactly?
Told you. Point of this today's event. Why I have solely sequestered our guest is to ensure that every piece of the board is on the table. Before I go, I need to ask an important question. Do you have it?
Have what exactly?
Entire thing that the fight last month was about?
No, we don't.
A shame that. Seems
Yeah.
that
I do hate to be the bearer of bad news.
Oh no. Holy shit. Fuck.
Whoa.
Fuck. My
Whoa.
headphones died.
Oh, Ray, you're meant to start talking too. I will give you a second.
Okay. This is gonna be a little scuffed. I'll be. Hold on. Let me fix something real quick.
I think what we might say is we'll kind of, as we're kind of wrapping down what I think is not intended to be a cliffhanger, but because a cliffhanger, I think we'll go early end tonight.
Alright.
Okay.
Okay.
So we'll finish the dinner scene. So yeah, but I want to hear what Ray was saying.
Okay. Hey. Sorry. Ray, it'd be great if I hit the push to talk button. That'd be great.
That's why I don't use push to talk on mobile.
Yeah, no, I have to use it because it's my phone's not that good with that sort of thing. But anyways, Ray basically, look, I get that you wanted that sort of piece on the board, but let's be real for a second. If one of your enemies gave you an invitation for this dinner, would you bring something that important?
Well, as true as that is, you haven't gotten my invitation. It's still on its way. Actually, it should be arriving at your place today.
Jason's gonna like glance over at Ray and basically tell him that to not say much more about how we knew about this place.
He
Like
already
that look.
what? He already wasn't.
Oh.
Right. So, I am curious why you came here so early. It does, in fact, put all the work I put in that bloody letter, making it pointless, which I don't like.
Well, could you
Slept
tell
in
us
that
what
day.
was? Could you tell us what was in the letter?
The letter told of the special guests I have, and that if you want to bring them home, you just need to play a game.
Oh.
Anyway,
And what is said game?
well, it's both a game and a fight to the death. Like I said, tomorrow. Tonight you sleep. Well,
Not here. Huh?
with that, a little early, but we'll call that a cliffhanger.
Okay.
Important question: was the dinner creepy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
A little bit.
I mean,
That was the vibe I was going for.
You already start. You start
Yeah.
off with the two people that
Sophia
are meant to be
was
dead.
Sophia was too intimidated to do quite literally anything there.
So a fun fact: the letter he was alluding to. If you had decided not to return the gem, you would basically cut off every relationship you have with the bar, with the Crossroads bar.
Yeah, that would have not been a
That
good
was
idea.
the alternative way of getting.
That would have not been a good idea.
Which
Yep.
is why Ray did what he did.
Do we
So
get
I
a
hope you again.
post-credit scene or not this
Uh,
time? Because if you can't
Ooh.
have one this time, I mean,
I'm gonna say no this time because I can't
Yeah.
come up with a good idea.
yeah. I was gonna say,
Again,
if you
we
don't
are
have the
cutting
idea,
a
don't have the
session
idea.
basically in half because of issues beyond our control. But I think this is a good ending point, anyways.
Yeah.
Good.
Anyway, thank you
By
guys
the
so.
way, Pleeps, while we were doing this,
Mm-hmm.
I finally finished my new summon. Want to take a look at him? His name is Wrathful Demon.
Got you.
Mm.
I mean, he's been there for a while, but yeah,
Are we about
Yeah,
to
I
see
just
what they
didn't
look like
build him.
physically or no?
no, not yet.
Anyway, yeah. Thank you guys for watching this
You'll
episode.
see tomorrow.
I mean, you know what? I'm gonna say this,
Tomorrow?
Kiri. Well, not tomorrow.
Well,
I think it means
next
next week.
Next.
Tomorrow
Yeah.
in universe.
Right,
I will
tomorrow in
say
universe.
this is probably a good narrative time for you to get this.
Yeah, honestly. Anyway, thank you guys for watching the video and stream.
Yeah.
And as always, stay tuned for more. Bye bye.
I'll have